For me, number one, materialistic ladies no goes on. In fact, tu wanasikia nyinyi mko ndani wakati mwingine hamtumii hiyo kitu vizuri.
Hatutumii.
Na wale tuko nje tunataka hiki kitu.
Tunataka kitu sana.
Lakini tukiingia tena haiko. You socialize but don't specialize. You can socialize but don't specialize. Because anyone who starts with sex, that's a red flag.
Kabisa.
Red flag.
Moto.
Yes. Huyo anataka tu kukula, achane na wewe.
Kabisa.
And by the way, it's very that serious.
Yes.
Ukipata a believer, brother, anataka kukukula kwanza. Akikukula, anafunga chapter na wewe.
Yes.
Out of my research that I have done.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. Welcome back to Tamara's family. We are back like we never left. So definitely, if you are here for the first time, we are a young Christian couple, and we love to talk about marriage, relationships, and the in-betweens. So in today's video, wale watu mna date, or you're in the process of, is it either dating or courtship? Maybe you can let us know the difference in the comment section. But kama uko tu hapo hivyo, this video is meant for you. And specifically if you are Christian, okay? So in today's video, we are talking about Christian dating, or the way you are supposed to date as a Christian. And also maybe to touch kidogo tu sana about transitioning from dating into marriage. And we are so excited because we have a guest who is in the process. Akakwa hiyo face, and he's my friend, and yes, and he's a firm believer. And nataka kujua yeye how is his journey in dating, atuambie his own experience, the do's and don'ts as a Christian, what you're supposed to do. And if you have a question maybe yenye najua maybe umesikiza sijaguzia, you can let us know in the comment section, because this is not the last time we are having him. So make sure that you comment. The next time we are having him, we'll be able to address your questions. So without further ado, I want to invite my guest atuambie, yes, atupeleke na mtaratara.
Mtaratara iko sawa, iko hapa.
Yes.
Hi, good people.
Yes.
My name is Onesimus Kenny Wageshia.
Yes.
I'm happy to be and blessed to be here at the Tamara's family.
Yes.
And it's such a privilege also to be here and speak to this very important topic.
Yes.
Because this, they say marriage never ends wrong, it starts wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, so the beginning of all that is in the dating process. So if it starts wrong, then it will end up wrong.
Yes.
So these are very critical points. And there is need for us to date right.
Yes.
Even as we progress. Nimeshukuru sana kuwa hapa.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to interact with all of us in the comment section, questions and all that. Let's also know what you think. Yeah, because I'm hatuko hapa kama my experts. We are just sharing the little experience we have had, but we know it's going to be helpful to somebody.
I know we cannot exhaust the subject of dating, especially as a Christian,
Yes.
Because there's a lot to discuss.
True.
But today, just maybe a starting point.
Yes.
Kuna mtu wako na urafiki na msichana, like a young man has a friendship with the lady. What does it mean to you, dating? Ni watu mnajua sana you are dating, now you're no longer friends, ama what is dating for you?
Very important question.
Yes.
But then in the Christian setup, I believe it ought not to be dating, it ought to be courtship. That's what I think. But sasa hiyo jina tunatumianga one and the same thing. Yeah? Because any dating or rather courtship should be geared towards marriage. Anything that is not geared towards marriage, then it's a waste of time. And you find most young people are wasting a lot of time there. Ni mtu anataka company kwa sababu ako lonely.
Yes.
After that period and session, that's it.
Yes.
So any dating, any courtship should be geared with a very serious intention towards marriage.
So up I now you have decided that you want to take your friendship to the next level. That's
True.
now when you're starting dating.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is also important to note, it doesn't again mean because you're dating that relationship must end in marriage. Si lazima. Inaweza fika katikati na muone kweli haiwezekani. This one was not meant for me. Kwa sababu pia mimi nimekuwa hapo in a relationship, very serious and committed to it, but never ends up the way we thought or imagined it could be. Because dating does not necessarily ni wakati mzuri wa kujuana, wa kujua huyu mtu anatakanga nini, anakanga nini, but should be si ya waste time. Hata ikiwa utakuchapa character development, wacha isikuwe wewe ulikuwa hapo waste time. Wacha ikuwe you are serious into it and get towards marriage.
I have my own idea.
Yes.
That the moment you decide that this is the person that you want for marriage, inafaa kuanzia in friendship, because in friendship you're able to know, learn somebody
True.
without necessarily having the focus of you want to get married. Because that way kuna vitu maybe mtu ataji expose without necessarily to hide anything. You know, when you intentionally date and you want to know this person na anajua of course where you are heading, kuna likelihood ya kuna vitu maybe zingine talisahau.
And I agree.
So in that angle, do you think first of all inafaa kuanzia in friendship? Ndio hapa hivi mnaamua now you want to get married, you now officially start.
I agree.
As opposed to you want to know this person because you are in that period of dating.
So we say date a friend. Because it is now better when you are dating a friend, someone already you know. But anytime you get to a friendship, or dating with the intention of getting married at first, you will find even the person might not be the real themselves. They won't portray the man you want. Kwa sababu mtaenda muulizane maswali kama ungependa mwanaume anakaa aje, anakwambia hardworking, respectful. Alafu hiyo mtu anaanza kukupea exactly what you need. And the truth is, possibly that is not who he really is. So when you are friends first, it becomes now easier to easily transition now to the next phase. So when we are saying you are dating or courting, we are saying now you are just not friends, you are more than friends. Even though wanasikia tukisema huko nje, we are more than friends. There must be an ending to this friendship that we are having. So we are taking it to the next level. So I agree with you. It ought first to start with friendship, not just dating for marriage. But if you are in good friendship, then you can be able to assess and see hapa hii kitu ni mzuri, wacha nipeleke mbele.
Okay. So now that poses the next question. There's a time sometimes back it didn't happen here that I wanted to date this girl, but I think for her she wasn't ready, or maybe she wasn't ready. So aliniuliza a very critical question, and I know maybe sio mimi tu nimepitia, maybe kuna watu wamepitia hapa hivi. Aliniuliza if I said yes, so what? And that sounds like it's rude, but it's a very I think how do I put it? It's a very important question. So as a Christian, the moment umesema now I want this lady, so what next? What do you do? So
wow, I think that's a very good question. But before even I respond to that, I think it's good to say, I think the ladies wa siku hizi wametufunza lazima tuwapee time ya kufikiria. And for Christian setup, they tell you they need time to go and pray about it. Well, I don't know. I'm not a lady, so I don't know whether they really pray about it. But the few instances nimepata, huwa hawaombi. In most, hata unapata kuna mtu anataka. So hiyo ni vile tu hawezi kuambia maana.
Tuseme ni bet.
Na ni polite way of telling you, I'm not sure about you. Maybe I'm thinking otherwise. You get? So I think it's also an encouragement to the ladies. Let your yes be yes. That way it will be easier, even for us as gents to know whether it's a yes or it's a no. Because sometimes you tell us a no, but the actions are telling us it is a yes. So again, that's confusing. So as soon as you are told a yes, which I don't know, maybe in rare cases, most people tell you they want some time first to pray about it. Or think about it. But as soon as that is done, I think it's important for accountability. You may not go shouting to everybody, because not again everyone will want so well for you, will not mean well for you. But as a Christian, I believe have one or two people you can talk to. So that you are well accountable to them, even in terms of your relationship now, because it's now taken to another level. That means you're more vulnerable. That means sasa mumekuwa more close than you were before. Na sasa hiyo ni level nyingine ambayo I think with accountability you're also able to make some good strides going forward. As opposed to kuanza vitu kimaembe na wewe labda hujui nini napaswa kuanzia wapi. Ndio sasa msikue kila wakati ni good morning, what are you eating, good night. there are deeper things you should now be able to discuss at that level.
Yes.
So with good accountability and mentorship, it's easier now to be able to follow through on that.
Okay.
So I believe first have one or two people you can be able to reach out to for accountability and work with you in that journey. Not everybody, because utajiingiza kwa vita hazifai too early before you're able to at least create the bond and the focus, the good foundation which you'll be able to build on.
You have said a very important thing.
Yes.
That you need to have a few people who really walk with you this journey. When is the right time to disclose, like, to the public that this is what we are planning or this is what we are doing?
I won't say 3 months, 6 months, but I will respond and say the intention of getting to this dating is so that you get to marriage. Na kuna wakati mwingine utaingia and then things don't work out. Na wengine watashindwa call things off by the virtue of everyone knows in the public what will people think about me. So it again becomes a challenge to call it off if need be. Again, kuna vita unnecessary huwa watu wana attract if you get to the public so soon. So for me I would advise walk through the journey. Pangeni vitu kadhaa, wazazi wajue. So wakati utahitaji watu, like you are taking people for Rurasio and all these other things, of course you will not be able to do it alone. Now you'll need to involve people and friends. So in the course of that,
at the same time, there's something you mentioned about letting parents know. Pia najua inaweza kuwa big challenge. Because once you now involve the parents, it becomes more deeper. You get what if it doesn't work, na wazazi already washakuwa involved. So I think even letting parents know, you need to first of all walk for a considerable time. Mujuane ndio mkinvolve wazazi, unajua ukifika wazazi, now that's a serious thing.
It is true. Ndio unajua kabisa hii na ndio maana sasa I'm always happy when you go to a lady and kwao you are the first guy to be introduced. It means si kila mtu anapelekango huko kwa sababu sasa ikiwa anapelekana kila mtu tena even your parents get confused about it and you don't haubebi hiyo kitu na ile uzito inastahili. So I think even before you get to the parents side, at least have some your time. You be sure this is it. This is the person I want. Now that time go to the parents, involve your pastors, get to the journey and progressively as you walk that journey, you will need people on board. Kwa sababu ile mikakati huwa tunafuata depending again with the culture and stuff. And especially the Christian culture, we also support appreciating the lady's parents for the raising up the lady. So all those things are part and parcel of the package. And you need your friends to walk along with you that journey. So I think in the course of that journey, people now can know. Hata wakati mwingine hustahili kwenda ukiannounce, people will just know. Upendo mtu apichangu sana, iko unampenda ya ukweli. Anatokeanga tu, mtu anapata mtu anauliza, by the way, wewe vile unakaa, uko sure mdate na mtu fulani fulani, people can already be able to tell. With the time mkiendelea tu, you realize tu hata watu wanajua.
There's so much we can discuss around the dating and whatever. So, because for the sake of this video, because we don't want to be too long, just allow me to ask you a very important question. Like, umedate, you have gone maybe several months into dating. What is this that would like give you what do you call it? Red flags. Red flags.
What a red flag.
I hope the point is home.
Yes.
Ni nini unaweza ona kwa nini kwa msichana useme hii hapa hapana. Hata kama ni my 5-6 months hii hapana.
Now I'll speak from a point of a guy because I know ladies also have their own view of the things. But as a guy, for me number one, a materialistic lady is a no go zone. Na utapata wakati mwingine kuna kile anataka. So na kwa sababu kuna kile anataka, ikiwa hapati, yeye hakuna kitu anapeana on the table. So anyone who is so materialistic, sisemi kutaka kitu ni vibaya, lakini ipaswi kuwa it's beyond even other things, including respect, including understanding one another. you know, and such.
Yes.
So anyone who is materialistic, mtu tu anataka tu vitu.
Yes.
Hataki ku understand the place you are at the moment you grow together.
Yes.
For me that is a red flag.
Yes.
Number one. Nitasema tu mbili for this video. Sitaki kusema tena sana nikosa watu.
We will need to have another video.
Nikosa watu. So that's the first one.
Yes, yes.
Mtu very materialistic.
Yes.
Number two, mtu haku respect. And respect comes in so many ways. Kuna kitu mtu anaweza enda aseme kwa watu, wewe unafikiwa na ujumbe and you are wondering, huyu mtu kweli ni wangu.
When did we discuss about this thing?
When did we discuss about this thing?
Yes.
Ama umekuwa so vulnerable to that person because in the course of dating you ought to be so vulnerable to one another.
Yes, yes.
Mtu ajue ukikasirikanga unafanyanga hivi.
Yes.
Your past possibly has been like this and
Yes.
such. So unapata kitu hujaiambia mtu mwingine ni yeye uliambia, tayari imetoka out.
Imeenda.
Hataweza kuweka break ya mdomo. So I think also that especially as a Christian,
yes,
is a red flag for me. I will need someone who I can confide in, tell whatever I've told them. They understand me or pick from where we have shared, and that's just between us.
Yes, yes.
As we keep growing together.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So lakini ile kubwa zaidi for me ni mtu tu anataka pesa ama kile mimi niko nayo.
Yes, yes.
Anakosa ku understand we can both bring something on the table.
Yes.
And I think on that point, allow me add this. Kuna hii narrative na notion ya msichana pesa ni zake, za mzee ndio zao. Si vibaya watu wakielewana hivyo. But it's so very important as people are dating also to understand at that time. Ikiwa ulimpata hivyo na ukasiwa kwa sawa hivyo na ukakubali yeye hivyo, hata mkiingia kwa marriage ni sawa hivyo. But for me, I would love when all of us are bringing the little and the much together, because now we are one. You know, that is in a discussion, we are dating, but applied even when we are getting to marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, so materialistic na respect.
We are talking about Christian dating.
Yes.
And of course we are in the fresh. And we cannot deny that fact.
It is true.
Once you get into that process of dating, there are likelihoods, if you're not sensitive, and you know, of course, as a Christian, there are standards set by the Bible, and of course, we cannot like be like those people who are not in Christian faith in terms of dating. How do you what do you do to avoid falling into temptations? Because mapenzi nayo ikiwaka moto tena nayo unajua kuna ile
ni vizuri by the way watu wale si Christians wajue.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Pia sisi tunakuanga na damu na nyama. Unaona?
Yes, yes.
Because you can be a Christian will be so crucified ni kaya si mwanadamu in case anything happens.
Yes.
So Christian dating is not boring.
Yes.
So si ati kila wakati ni Bible study, kila wakati ni prayers. Mnahitaji mpate time ya kanyama, pahali, taking a walk somewhere. All these things, they are necessary and they are good to help us bond. But above all, and this is important, maturity and growth as an individual, even in faith and your relationship with God, is key. Wewe mwenyewe. Ndio sasa self-control yako iko sawa. Ndio mwingine wakati ule amelemewa kwa sababu kunaendaga siku analemewa ama unalemewa, mwingine anaweza stand in the gap. Your self-control to ensure you don't pass those limits and boundaries and you remain faithful to one another and to God until that time. So I think that is important because sisi pia ni watu wanadamu na nyama.
Yes.
So we are prone to all this. We also feel as the others feel. In fact, if you don't feel these things, you are not normal.
Yes.
But if you are feeling them,
Kabisa.
that says uko sawa.
Uko chonjo kabisa.
So we just need to maintain and practice self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a time I've had an experience without mentioning names. Nishaipitishiwa kanjia ka hiyo ya the lady is not saying yes. So just borrowing time here at let's pray and until now she has never come back.
She's still praying.
She's still praying. So there's a brother who is watching. Amepitishiwa hiyo route ya maombi. So would you say that kuna also limit to that? How long should you wait for someone to pray? Sababu ama let me ask you this way. Wacha niulize hivi. When do you separate spirituality and common sense? Or maybe logic?
Logic.
Yes, logic, yes. Let me put it that way. Logic.
Yes.
When it comes to now the decision of this is the person I want.
for me that's why we started by saying friendship is key. Kwa sababu sasa kuna wasting time and hiding under religion, which should not be the case. Mtu mimi nimeikuwa hapo, nimeambiwa pray about it. Me after 3 months I asked. Dadhi yake moria nikaenda nikamuuliza. Nini jibu unaona aje?
Yes.
I need to be told no and never. So the 3 months I was wasting time waiting for an answer, but someone was busy chasing someone else. So I believe anyone who is serious and they're interested in you, they should at least be able to give you a response.
Yes.
Na hii hakuna wakati Mungu atakuja kutoka mbinguni aniambie Onesimus, behold in a white gown come with your wife, walk ye to her, receive her, I have given her to you. Mungu amenipea wisdom,
yes,
ya kuchoose. Of course there are things he puts that makes each other, you and the other person are complementing one another.
Yes.
To do, you don't now again want just mtu yeyote, again not anyone,
yes,
but of course there's someone who you can easily complement.
Yes.
So I think as long as that person is,
yeah,
and the lady sees this man is fit to be my man, no need to waste a lot of time. Of course akiwa mtu amekuwa serious na Mungu anaombanga, huyu mtu unaona ako sawa, kuna kitu anafanya, hata ikiwa hana kila kitu kuna kitu anafanya,
yes,
then why are you wasting time? And you are interested. And also it's important also to mention, as a lady, if you're not interested, it is just honorable, just say no in a good way.
Don't hide it in prayers.
Don't hide it in prayers. It should not be the case. Ikiwa utaki huyu ndugu, mwambie tu wewe ndugu, wewe ni mzuri, lakini mimi hapana. Ata understand.
Yes.
Just do it honorable in a good way.
Yes.
So that you don't again lose this brother from faith. Kwa sababu ulikuwa president worship, umemwambanisha kikitu umeshindwa, sasa wewe umeokoka bado ama hujaokoka. So do it honorably. Mwambie no vizuri, and that again should not be say that you are no longer friends or no longer serve in the same church. If you're in the same church, you should be able to continue serving God together. Even
so let me maybe these are to add on what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
I have an experience a few years in marriage. There are so many things that requires you to reason logically. So kuna ile unaomba, kuna ile ingine unafikiria, you have to reason. So kwa marriage pia, if you are there and you are a brother or you are a sister, also involve your mind.
Very important.
Yes, because God has given you that opportunity, because it's a decision you are making. It's not necessarily, okay, it is partly spiritual and also logical. I feel like we cannot like address everything in this video.
True.
There's a lot to talk about. But I think it would be unfair to let you go without giving you an opportunity to speak to your students. You lecture them. Unafunzaga hapa JKUAT. Pale vitu tunaona young people are cohabiting, doing all manner of relationship things. Wengine ni kuoana lakini they are saying they are dating. So able speak to them. Waambie, and I believe most of them are in the Christian faith. Talk to them.
My students and my brothers. Mimi nawaambianga mimi si mwalimu wao, mimi ni big brother.
Yes.
When I advise them, I talk to them as their big brother.
Yes.
I think it's important to ensure you don't substitute time meant for study for something else, because you end up losing both.
So it's possible to go through the process here, masomo, the 4 years or maybe whichever number of years, without necessarily dating. So dating is not like a requirement.
Dating is not a requirement. Na hata ikiwa utajipata in a situation where umepata mtu mumependana, please don't substitute that one for studies. Wakati wa kusoma ni wa kusoma. Akikupeleka kula nyama choma, wewe enda kula. Lakini wewe kama msichana, kazi yako si kufulia kijana nguo ati na wewe na yeye anakusomea. Yet your parents are paying the school fees for you.
Yes.
So time for school, time for class, time to read, please maximize on it. That's very key.
Yes.
That's not to say hauna opportunity ya kuinteract na watu. That's a very good platform now for friendship.
Yes.
So that you socialize but don't specialize. You can socialize but don't specialize. So that ndugu fulani akikuona
Yes.
na ndugu mwingine asidhani kuna kitu mbaya inaendelea, because you are free to relate and socialize with everybody.
Yes.
Before you now actually close the chapter and say, Dongo, Joroge, Anthony, Moses, Omondi, you are the one I have chosen. So I think it's important. Interact with people, get to know people, the real people, the real person. Now that way, from there you can be able to take it up as you move and progress. But
I think
wakati wa masomo uwe wakati wa masomo.
And I think also it's good to say this, for those who are dating, maybe hawana hiyo point of wamezoeana miaka kadhaa. So dating doesn't mean having sex. I think it's good to say
very important.
As white as it is.
As it is.
Yes. So mkua pale kwa shule, wachana na mambo ya ndoa. Don't have sex with your partner. It's too early.
It's too early.
You have a long way to go. Na hii kitu sio part ya masomo.
In fact, wanasikia nyinyi mko ndani, wakati mwingine hamtumii hiyo kitu vizuri.
Hatutumii.
Na wale tuko nje tunataka hii kitu sana.
Tunataka kitu sana.
Lakini tukiingia tena haiko. I think next time in the next video we'll be able to tell these people several stages they ought to look out to.
Exactly.
So that you don't start with sex.
Yes, don't start with it, by the way.
You start with it, you have messed up big time.
Kabisa.
Na ikume mess, it's not too late to rectify. Next time tutaangalia hizo steps and stages so that we are able to know where do I start. Because anyone who starts with sex, that's a red flag.
Kabisa.
Red flag.
Moto.
Yes. Huyo anataka tu kukula, achane na wewe.
Kabisa.
And by the way, it's very that serious.
Yes.
Ukipata a believer, brother, anataka kukukula kwanza, akikukula anafunga chapter na wewe.
Yes.
Out of my research that I have done.
Yes, probably sijauliza maswali yenye ulikuwa nayo. I would really let me first of all appreciate the fact that you have been with us through the video, but in case there's any question that you really wanted me to ask na sijauliza, kindly make sure that you comment down below, because this is not the last time that we're having this guest on the show. He will be back and we'll be talking more about dating and transitioning into marriage. Okay, so first of all, let me appreciate you for your time and the fact that you agreed to come and share your experience in dating and also what you are expecting in the relationship, transitioning into marriage. And I hope to have you. This is not the last time that we're having you in this show. So promise that you'll be coming back. Kabisa. So guys, make sure that you put down the questions in the comment section, because we'll be addressing your question in the next video. So until we see you in the next video, God bless you and bye bye.